welcome to the computer science department. When I realized I have to give this talk, I asked Brandon, what usually will you talk? You can look at this Maker report. It's an internet trends report. It's updated every year. But when I go and search, find the report, actually is the 2019 already published. It's something new, but it's look at it from a totally different perspective. She is, I think, a venture capitalist, venture capital investor. But they have given us some perspective, look at the internet or computer science in general from a different angle. So here's some of the slides or some of the content from that report. Here is the global internet user growth. You can see actually it's constantly increasing to the point that the year-to-year growth is kind of slowing from originally 7% to current most recent year is 6%. This is the rate, year-to-year rate growth. Then maybe we can think of what's the reason actually that lead to kind of a slowdown. We kind of have not a very intuitive idea of the like a number. Sometimes we just consider like the number of users. You can see here is less than 2 billion. Now it's less than 3 billion. We think about 3 billion is a small number. Sometimes when people call the budget, it's like a trillion or like a lot. But actually, 3 billion is a very large number. Anyone know what's the total population on the Earth? 7.6 billion. That's for everybody. So this is like almost half of the population, more than half of the population have the internet access. This is the internet penetration rate from 24% to 51%. So actually this penetration is not uniformly distributed. You can consider if you look at these different countries, like for US, maybe this is the total population includes this gray area. This is the per number of people that actually have internet access. You must have everybody covered except maybe little kids that don't know how to use. So like, actually you cannot further improve the penetration rate. But in other countries like China or India, you still have a lot of population that actually don't have the internet access. Yes.
So I would assume that they're measuring households that have internet access rather than individuals. So I'm thinking that gray is not little tiny children.
Okay.
People.
Yeah. So that may be true that maybe like if we count person-wise, maybe it's a bit more than that. So it's not uneven distribution. Then how to actually attract users to become an internet user? One of the applications actually like successful is Zoom. You have this different way of charging people. If it's a video conference tool, I don't know how many of you have used that. So if you want to host a conference, you have to pay a subscription. But you can invite anybody to join a conference. They don't need to pay. So by doing that, you can, even if I have not subscribed to this Zoom service, if I participate in the conference somebody else hosted, and I find it's very good, maybe I'm also interested in subscribe to host a conference using Zoom. Actually, most of the people I talk to feel it's a pretty good experience, a good quality video conference, online conference. So this term I'm not familiar with much. It's called let's forget about that. That's a kind of investment concept. Then here is try to show different applications. What's the percentage of the users actually use each of the platform? Like you can see this Facebook have 30%, this 27%. It's not added total to 100, but what it count is to count the total number of the internet users. If anybody use the internet more than once per day, you just consider that app users like Facebook. You count the percentage of the users actually use Facebook on average more than once per day. It doesn't count like you addict to a specific application on Twitter, but only everybody just count once. This is the percentage. You can see top still Facebook, YouTube, but we are maybe not as familiar with this. Is outside the US social network, WhatsApp and WeChat and Instagram, this Facebook Messenger. This graph shows the cloud service revenue growth, mainly the Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. So here is the increase rate is like still more than 50%. This is the revenue. First, I was thinking like that does not show like a 50% of the growth, 50% growth. Actually, this is the quarterly revenue for each of the company. Then what this growth rate actually is yearly. If you add this four together, compared with this one together, maybe it's like a 50%. Now first try to understand as well. So cloud is still developing. We still see like more than 50% of the growth, revenue growth rate. Then finally from this Maker report is this global market capitalization leaders for the top 30, there's 23 from US. Then maybe more interesting is this technology is still like 9 out of the 30 companies. If you look at the top 10, maybe like 7 are tech companies. So the takeaway point from this Maker report is tech companies still occupy the top part of this top 30 or top 10 company chart. So the whole point is because pick CS is a correct decision. Still, like a steel company, still are growing, still in the top of this list of the global market capitalization leaders table. So that's what I take from the Maker report. Then we get back to our own department, the CS department. We try to tell you what's new and some data we have, like enrollment data and other part. Here's a little bit history of our department. Before 2000, we have the whole department is in FPAD, EMX, and the Aztec building. Then in 2000, we have the next building, that's the Hardeman building. We moved actually in the fall of 2000, that's the semester I joined the department actually. Then we have this laboratory for advanced networking. Basically, we heavily invest in networking area, have hired multiple faculties based, in addition to already we have a strong program in AI, numerical analysis, or system. That's the period of time we have like a growth in the networking area. Then in 2004, we have this rented connected utility building in downtown. That's the start of the center, West Center for Visualization, the virtual environment. Have hired several faculties in that area. In 2011, that's the Davis Maxbury building. We moved this West Center back to the Maxbury building. So as I said, there is already multiple research areas like AI, system, numerical analysis, software engineering. Here's some of the new areas, maybe more recent faculty focus on, like machine learning, cloud high performance computing, data science, data mining. Also, there's interdisciplinary projects going on like Dr. Seo's this digital restoration initiative project, genetic sequencing to treat cancer, network protocols for disaster relief and recovery, mobile computing, and healthcare. So there's a lot of new research going on in the department. This is just some highlight of the research area. For the end, we will talk about the faculty members, what they are working on, just to highlight some of them. Then also we have a new program. One is we just get approved this Master of Science in Data Science program. It will get approved in July. Faculty records was established. 2 students admitted in August. Dr. Liu will be the DGS for the program. Also, this undergraduate cybersecurity certificate program is also formally started this fall. We are trying to recruiting undergraduate students to get into the program. We consider with the cybersecurity certificate, it's a strong selling point when you try to find employers. We are still trying to recruiting more students. Currently, we have 4 students officially in the program. Then this fall, we have 3 new faculty. Stephen Will joined from University of New Orleans, and James Bruce Silas as an associate research professor, Ethan Tony as a lecturer. That's 3 new faculty joined this fall. For the faculty hiring next year, we will get approved to hire 1 tenure-track assistant professor and 1 lecturer in the next year. We are actively doing advertisement to try to get this hiring process going. So that's the this faculty hiring. Then final is some of the data about our enrollment. So before we get to our department enrollment data, here is this CRDA Computing Research Association survey about the overall national trend of this undergraduate enrollment in computer science area. This is including computer science and computer engineering. We see this keep increasing from 90s to 2010 to about 2003 or 4 started driven. This is the BS production, like a bachelor degree. Then until like 2007, 2008, we are keep increasing. This is the point of 2008. This is the predicted point for 2009. We're still in the upward trend of these numbers. This is the newly declared majors of undergraduate, similar to what the production part. This is a national trend. We're still in the upward trend in the number of students that's declared CS major. And then for our own department, this for CS major, we go from 2017 until now. We are keep increasing from original less than 200 undergraduate students in the whole department. Now it's 600. This year it will definitely above like 600. We don't have the final number yet. So this is the computer engineering number is also in the growing. So one of the things that we put it here is because computer engineering was considered joint program between CS department and EE department. So half of the computer engineering students take courses, half are taught by the CS faculty, so we get half of the credit. That's why we put this line also here. But here only count CS student. Then this, in addition to this CS bachelor's undergraduate program, then for PhD and the master program, it's relatively stable. If we look at this 2 line more detailed, you can see this crossing. We have a sharp drop of the master program from 2007 because of this drop of the Kentucky scholarship. But now it's kind of relatively stable. Like PhD, we have small increase in the enrollment. For this year, we have confirmed that CS major is 180, it's up from 115. It's kind of an increase of 65 undergraduate students. Overall, the College of Engineering is increased by 51. Some departments have a decrease, some are small. The biggest increase is the CS, who have the biggest increase in the whole college. That's why we get this one tenure track position. Actually, in this year, College of Engineering overall does not have many new lines, but we get this one because of the increase of our enrollment of the undergraduate students. So this is 180 is confirmed. The second highest is still behind College of Engineering. So that's the sum of the data of what's new in the department. Maybe more interesting is excited to talk about is our faculty, our staff, and our students. So I will try to highlight some of the young faculty joined the department recently, what their research area, what they have some good news from them. Try to highlight their achievements. So I will show a picture, maybe you know them. So first is Tintin Yu. She joined the department in August 2014. The research area is software testing, program analysis, concurrent software system, embedded software for localization. Trying to highlight is she got the national prestigious NSF Career Award in 2017. It's testing evolving complex software system. Recently, she got a new NSF award, 3-year award for test-centric application modeling. It will start this October 1st. Then second is Simone Silvestra. He joined the department in 2017. His research area is cyber-physical human system, Internet of Things, smart grid security, and network management. So he just got an NSF award across layer optimization with energy and cost through unified modeling of user behaviors and storage in multiple buildings. Started this September 2019. It's also a 3-year award. Then we have Frank Harrison. He joined the department in 2017. His area is AI, machine learning, autonomous agents, game design, computational storytelling. We are happy to announce that he also got an NSF award starting June 2019. It's learning from stories, practical value, alignment, and test capability for autonomous systems. Next is Corey Baker. He joined the department in 2018 in January. He's interested in blockchains, Internet of Things, smart city, mobile health environment, device security. We try to highlight he received University of Kentucky Inclusive Excellence Award this year. It's a very small number, like we can't emphasize diversity. We all have done a lot of work in that aspect. Then is Hannah Camfrush. She joined the department in January 2018. Her area is computer communication networking, interdependent networks, physical system, large-scale network management, network coding. She recently just got the award, this IRC, Igniting Research Collaboration from University. That's a very competitive award to do some interdisciplinary work with colleagues from public health. Then last but not least, Stephen Will. He just joined the department this fall. This is the first semester. His area is computation model, narrative, automated planning, computational cognitive science and narrative theory. We are happy to announce that he received a new NSF award, Strong Story Narrative Planning author in Proactive Intelligent Virtual Environment. It was started also in October. So we kind of happy everybody their achievement, especially our young faculty, getting these new awards in different research areas. Also, we will highlight our staff. They have done all kinds of work. You may interact with them in different situations. So they have done a lot of this background work. I don't have to pick the maybe project. Yes, good. So then finally is try to highlight some of our students, their achievement. Joanne Leo Amos, she now is in our industry advisory board. When I joined the department, she was one of the active computer system launching faculty faculty a lot. She now is the producer of electronic arts in the industrial design game. Like she's responsible with the whole design the whole computer game. It's kind of exciting work. So that's maybe I think she graduated maybe 15 years ago. Then more recent, I have a student. She got a master's degree, and she told me, "Where did you get a job?" She told me she went to Walmart. So I was saying, "Oh, you got a job in Walmart. Walmart is a very big company." Well, that's very good. I didn't realize until later that actually she was in Arkansas. That was in the effort of this whole expansion of the Walmart e-commerce part. That it still grows back. This is 2019. It's quality growth is like a 43%, and yearly it's like a 40% for the Walmart e-commerce part. Just what I'm trying to put this here is you have all different kind of areas maybe you never think of what you can do with a computer science degree. Then just this year, we have a student who just joined Google this fall. Like a wife has a baby in June. He defended in July. Then he joined Google in August. It's kind of crazy. Also, we try to highlight our current student. She's a senior, Yura Shin. She got a Goldwater scholarship just this spring. It's a very prestigious award that only 3 students from the whole UK campus-wide get the scholarship. Also, after my talk, they will have some research students who also give a talk. We are very proud of what our students have achieved. So that's the highlight of our faculty, staff, and the students. Then try to come back to this about this KIP current. I want you to come to the KIP current seminar every time you will learn something maybe new. And I try to finish this talk with this picture. Anybody recognize who this is? Yeah. So why I put it here, because I'm teaching a network security class, I try to put someone who related to like decode or something. Then this name come up, then I put the picture there, then more than half of the class doesn't know who he is. Like I was thinking, oh, as a computer science, you shouldn't know who this guy is. It's Alan Turing, English mathematician, logician, to provide formalization algorithm computation with the Turing machine. Then another part, another question, do you know who these 3 people are? RSA, no. Related to what I just proposed is the 2018 Turing Award winners. It's Joshua Bengio, Jeffrey Hinton, Young Layton, Montreal, University of Montreal, University of Toronto, New York University. They are doing this deep learning deep neural network. That's the 2018 Turing Award. So what I try to say is you may count the similar, you know something current. We don't have, I believe we don't have 2019 Turing Award yet. So finally is the slide. We will invite you to the computer science department picnic. It will be in 2 weeks, just outside here. From 4 o'clock, it will be an open house. You can talk to industrial partners. Then at 5 o'clock is the picnic. We will just sit outside this annual event. You can mingle with all the students and the faculty. Enjoy the summer. That's it.
Thank you. So it's exciting times. It's always exciting times in computer science. Now, another member of our triumvirate is Nathan J.